This week on Centennial Student News.
Abraham Romero's story and how the community came together to support him and his team.
The Early Bird Cafe is back up and running.
We're diving into NHS's community service and the impact on their members.
Jaden Sanchez is back on campus to ask you some questions.
All that and more coming up.
Hey Hawks, welcome back to CSN. I'm your anchor, Layla Garcia.
And I'm Leon Chavez. We have a jam-packed show for you, so stay tuned because Centennial Student News starts right now.
If you've been keeping up with Abe Romero's story, you know there's been a lot of community efforts to support him and his family.
Here's Jadzia Murphy with more on the football player and his story.
With football season in full swing, it's important for us and our players to take a refresher on safety. Recent events at Organ Mountain High School unfortunately reminded us of this. Abraham Romero, the senior football captain at Organ Mountain High School, is in a medically induced coma after sustaining a hit which caused a brain bleed. We talked with Centennial health and football coach Mr. McBride for an insight on football safety.
We go over the hawk tackle, specific way to bring down the guys. We're not leaning over with our heads when we're making contact. That's a big thing. A lot of these guys, they're making contact with their head first instead of using, their upper body, driving through the legs. Give them the idea that football is safe, teach them the right ways so that way we don't have to worry about any kind of injuries like that.
Football is a fun but very dangerous sport, and we don't realize this until it strikes one of our very own. We can see how this affects our players and families. Tragic events like this can bring the community together. The Organ Mountain Booster Club has set up multiple fundraising opportunities for Abe Romero, including the car wash this past Sunday, which had a huge turnout. We spoke with an Organ Mountain parent about the importance of football safety.
Just let people know that what they're going to get into and just give them the ins and outs of what can possibly happen and just make them aware of it, and when you get into it, you kind of already know what to expect when it comes to getting into football.
CHS quarterback Daniel Hernandez was also in attendance and had this to say about how the event has changed his perspective on football safety.
A little bit, yeah. I feel like we should less head-to-head hits and just more safety and better tackling.
As of right now, his condition is unknown to us, but we are sending our thoughts and prayers to him and his family. For Centennial Student News, this has been Jadzia Murphy reporting.
Our hearts go out to Abe, his family, and all of OMHS.
Centennial's Early Bird Cafe is back for the school year just in time for you to get your coffee fix this fall.
Perfect. I can't wait to try them out. Here's Cariana Gamboa with everything you need to know.
The Early Bird Cafe is open again here in the library, and they're here to serve so you can soar.
It's run by our students. We have our student organization, FCCLA, which stands for Family, Career, Community Leaders of America. They are the students that run and organize the cafe.
It's a very fun thing because then everyone's all friends and then it's just a really good group activity to do early in the morning.
It's a really cool opportunity and experience we have for our students at Centennial.
They have a variety of options for your morning breakfast.
Frappuccinos, hot drinks, iced coffees, there's lemonades, teas, there's different food items, bagels, brownies, cookies.
Be sure to make the Early Bird Cafe you and your friends' new morning stop for coffee and pastries.
We have a wide variety of items and we also have a wide variety of prices. So if you only have $1.50 or you only have, you have more than that, we have something for you.
And it's just a really fun thing to come in, grab some coffee, and just chill out with your friends inside the cafe.
They are open Tuesday through Friday from 8 to 8:30 and 8 to 8:50 on Wednesdays. For Centennial Student News, this has been Cariana Gamboa reporting.
With the fall break right around the corner, we need an update on what's going on here at Centen.
Here's Katie and Ari with this week's Hawk Talk for all things Centennial.
Welcome back to Hawk Talk, where we give you an inside look into all things Centennial. I'm Katie Baird-Hewis.
And I'm Mariana Umana. Let's jump right in.
Picture retakes are next Monday, September 12th. Make sure you get yours so you can get your ID and go off campus.
If you missed the academic letter ceremony, you can pick up your letter in B216. See Ms. Dirksen or Ms. Gentry for any questions.
Centennial Media is hosting a movie night during Rivalry Week on Tuesday, September 20th from 7 to 9. We are playing Hocus Pocus. Come out for some snacks, drinks, and Rivalry spirit.
If you are interested in becoming a physical therapist, see Mr. Palencia in B258 for some great job shadowing opportunities.
Rivalry Week is right around the corner. Look out for the dress-up themes on Sugo's Insta page coming soon. Oregon Mountain doesn't stand a chance. That's all for this segment of Hawk Talk. We'll see you right back here next time.
With the weather always changing, I never know what to wear.
Well, lucky for you, here's Adrian with this week's weather.
Hey Hawks, I'm Adrian Villegas, and welcome back to this week's Hawk Heat. I'm here to give you an update on this week's forecast. It'll be sunny all week, so don't forget to wear your SPF. Today's weather will be a high of 85 and a low of 62. Tomorrow's weather will be a high of 88 and a low of 62. Friday's weather will be a high of 91 and a low of 63. This weekend we will experience some warm weather, so make sure to stay hydrated. Saturday will be a high of 93 and a low of 64. Sunday's weather will be a high of 93 and a low of 65. Stay cool, Hawks, and I'll see you next time. For Centennial Student News, this has been Adrian Villegas reporting.
National Honor Society is up and running for this semester.
That's right. I've seen them out serving their community. Here's Evan Rogers giving us an insight into all things NHS.
September 8th, 2022, NHS members and other Centennial organizations gathered together to clean our campus. We asked a few NHS members on their experience with National Honor Society.
It helps me keep my grades up, and I get to do cool stuff that usually I wouldn't do.
I heard it looks good on a college resume, so I went for it.
We asked our Centennial National Honor Society advisor, Ms. Rewall, on how NHS affects our college-bound students and NHS's nationwide goals.
Our NHS students here at Centennial get the opportunity to apply for a lot of different scholarships. NHS also offers a lot of workshops and webinars online that students can go to help them learn how to write a letter of recommendation or how to fill out applications to college, to how to flaunt the things that are really good about them. We collaborated with several organizations here on campus to do a campus cleanup, which is important to us to do service opportunities like that for our students. And we cleaned up a lot of the weeds in the student parking lot. It looks a lot better.
For Centennial Student News, this is Evan.
We'll be right back with sports after this quick commercial break.
Looking for some new Centennial merch to spice up your wardrobe?
Want something cool to match with your friends? The new Centennial Media shirts are on sale now. They're stylish, comfortable, and the perfect way to rep your favorite Centennial club. They're relatively cheap and come in various styles and colors for you to choose from. Visit cent10.itemorder.com or see one of your media teachers for the link.
Hey Hawks, welcome back to another episode of Hawk Sports Network. I'm your host, Isaac Anga.
And I'm Sienna Rodriguez.
And we're here to bring you the latest sports news.
Let's start off with the football team. We recently beat Mayfield with a score of 49-14. Last time we played with a score of 28-21, and we beat Franklin 49-21 in our homecoming game.
We have a record of 3-1, and we play Oregon Mountain next week for a rival game.
We got some words from some of our football players after the recent game.
I feel excitement. I just feel like our guys got the job done. Through this whole week practicing. These guys put in the whole work. I wasn't able to play this game, but I knew our wide receiver, crew, everyone on this field was going to do their job, and I just felt like it was well executed. Coaches, game plan, phenomenal, and yeah, I think that we brought it and we were ready to go this game.
I feel pretty excited. I think we played well. You saw the score. It was a good game. Everybody executed well. Everybody executed well. Offense, defense, everybody looked good. Playing with confidence. I'm really excited to see what the season brings.
One impressive win from our Hawks. Let's wish our Hawks good luck in our next game.
And now we go on to our next sport. Our volleyball team recently played Cruces in a tournament, but unfortunately we lost the game 3-2 in the final set. We also played Las Lunas and won 3-0.
Let's wish our Hawk volleyball team good luck as they go up to Hobbs this Thursday.
And now we go to our boys soccer team. Recently we took a loss against Hobbs 2-1, and before that we beat Chaparral 3-1.
The next game is for boys soccer team is Carlsbad at the Village Drinks this Friday. Good luck, Hobbs.
And now we have girls soccer. They won their most recent game against Hobbs with a score of 3-2 in overtime. And before that, they lost to St. Pius with a score of 3-0.
Their next game is here in Chaparral this Thursday at the Village Drinks.
We got some words from one of our Hawk girls soccer players.
It's going pretty well. I'm injured right now, so I can't play, but other than that, it's going good. Hopefully I'll be able to play next game, so I'm looking forward to being able to do that, at least for half a game.
Now we have our cross-country team. Our first meet was in Silver City where our boys team got second, and our girls team got fourth place.
We wish our cross-country team good luck in their next meet in Louisville.
Well, that's all for our most recent sport updates.
And we'll see y'all on the next show.
Bye.
Great job, Hawk athletes. Speaking of football, Jaden Sanchez hit the stands at our last football game.
She's back out asking our Hawks some burning questions.
Hi, I'm Jaden Sanchez and I'm here at the Centennial versus Mayfield game. I'm about to ask you guys some questions. Let's go!
Come on, we gonna win. Let's go. Let's go.
It's small rented, but the top one is the bottom.
Okay, thank you. How much does your outfit cost? Austin, my boy!
Shorts, Walmart, $5.
$1,500.
Product glasses, $480.
What's your at? What's your business at?
Take off the shirt. 2 or 3 bands.
How much on the neck? How much on the neck?
$1,500.
Oh! Thank you. Well, 20. Shoes, 100. Hats, 50. Where you shirts, like $10. So you're 200. Like
5. Centennial has officially turned a decade old. Yay!
In honor of the anniversary, we brought back the segment Send 10 Questions featuring the one and only Mrs. Stewart.
Hey, Mr. I'm Send 10 questions. Do you have time to answer 10 questions?
I do.
Okay, first question. What's your favorite part of your morning routine?
My favorite part is waking up my first grader. She's a sweet little girl, and I love going into her room and telling her it's first grade day. And she wakes up with a big smile, and love getting her dressed in the morning.
That's cool. What's your favorite memory about your first year at Centennial?
My favorite memory is when the seniors decided to totally toilet paper the 9th grade academy with more toilet paper than I've ever seen in my life. If I would have known that toilet paper would be worth millions one day, I totally would have taken it all and sold it.
That's crazy. If you weren't teaching, what would you be doing?
If I was teaching, I'd probably want to be a farmer. I live on a little small 5-acre farm, and I have chickens and ducks and horses, and I like to garden, and so yeah, we have to irrigate all of our alfalfa. So yeah, I think I'd like to pretend I was a farmer. That's what I would do in my next life.
That's really cute. What does school spirit mean to you?
School spirit means taking pride in being in all the sporting events, really embracing everything that Centennial has to offer, you know, dressing up for all the spirit weeks and doing the different activities and just supporting the different teams, but making yourself very involved and embracing the whole Centennial community.
In your busy schedule, how do you find time for yourself?
You know, it's really hard, and I don't think I do. I think I need to take more of that, so I think I'm going to call in sick all next week. Thanks for the suggestion.
Good for you, honestly. What's your favorite event to organize? Yes.
My favorite event to organize is always homecoming. I love seeing what student government comes up with. I like to see the students' plan go into action. And so I think homecoming is the biggest event, full event that we put on. And obviously the games is always a huge success, and people like to go attend that. So it's always fun to see that happen.
What's something difficult about your job?
I would say the most difficult thing about my job is the constant interruptions. I don't think I can get through a single period without me having to make an announcement, without me having to help students do an interview, answer a call, answer questions, ask about cap and gowns. That's probably the hardest part of my job.
That's great. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I think I want to get a job at Chick-fil-A so I can say, it's a pleasure to serve you.
That's good.
Okay, one last question. Are you a Hawk?
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 Hawk, yeah!
That's all we have for this week, Hawks. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a great rivalry week and fall break. We'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.